This is a Tallahassee update from the Florida Retail Federation.
Hello FRF members, we are coming to the close of week 3 of the 2013 legislative session, and we have many exciting developments to share with you. The back-to-school sales tax holiday passed its first committee of reference in the Senate. Senate Bill 916 by Senator Anna Terry Flores passed the Senate Education Committee this week. We are very excited to watch this bill progress through the process.
The sales tax holiday bill. This bill says that there will be no sales tax collected between August 2nd and August 4th.
Senate Bill 726 on paid sick leave preemption by Senator David Simmons passed its second committee of reference this week. Thank you so much to Senator Simmons for his leadership on this issue.
But the issue of uniformity, I believe, requires that we deal with that now and that uniformity be set forth in this legislation.
House Bill 457 by Representative Mary Lynn Magar will modernize Florida's bad check recovery system. Thank you, Representative Magar, for your leadership on this issue. That bill passed its second committee of reference this week. The Senate companion is by Senator Wilton Simpson. The E-Fairness Bill, House Bill 7097 by the House Finance and Tax Committee, has only one committee of reference left before it hits the floor. We need to continue to communicate with our representatives and senators about the importance of this bill. We encourage you to call their offices and tell them that this bill is important to you as a retailer in the state of Florida. House Bill 1173 on organized retail crime by Representative Ross Spano passed its first committee of reference in the House this week. This bill will increase penalties on offenses that can be classified as organized retail crime. We want to thank the Attorney General Pam Bondi for working in cooperation with the legislature on this very important issue. Thank you, Attorney General Bondi, for your recognition of this issue. We appreciate your hard work on the issue of organized retail crime. And now to share with you about all the excitement that's taken place on the issue of pharmacy this week, our Director of Government Affairs, Melissa joins us.
Thank you, Samantha. It has been an exciting week. I'm happy to report that the drug repackaging bill in the House and the Senate passed out of their first committees this week. If you recall from years past, this has been a fight between the House and the Senate and organizations such as our own. This bill will close a loophole that will reduce the cost of your workers' comp insurance.
Drug repackaging is a practice that is conducted by many physicians who treat workers' comp patients, and some of those are, to put it very candidly, ripping off the system. There is a loophole there that is costing Florida job creators an additional $27 million a year.
Also this week, we worked on a bill with Senator Grimsley that will preempt pharmacy regulation to the state level. This is important because we do not support regulation on pharmacies at a local level. We were happy to support this bill and help move it out of its first committee. The Senate Health Policy Committee had a packed agenda this week. It had loads of bills, including the sick leave that you've already heard about from Samantha and the pharmacy preemption. Additionally, there was a bill, the Biosimilar bill by Representative Grimsley, on this agenda. The Florida Retail Federation has been working on this bill to reduce the amount of administrative burden it will place on pharmacies and pharmacy employees. Unfortunately, due to the packed agenda, the bill did not come up in committee. This bill, Senate Bill 732, we will be watching closely and waiting for it to be on the agenda again. Earlier this morning in House Health and Human Services, Representative Travis Hudson passed out House Bill 671. This is the bill I told you about last week. It will increase pharmacy tech ratio from 3 pharmacy techs to 6. This is an option. A pharmacy can take advantage of it, especially during high peak times. This bill will also create jobs in Florida, and Florida Retail Federation is happy to support it.
This bill is not just about creating or extending the amount of pharmacy techs you can have in a pharmacy. It's about job growth, job creation, and allowing businesses to expand their business model.
For our members in the Beauty Industry Council, we want to share with you about Senate Bill 720 by Senator Jeff Brandes. This bill would deregulate the practice of body wrapping, hair braiding, and hair wrapping. We will be meeting with Senator Brandes to talk about our concerns with this bill because we feel that sanitization and sterilization are very important parts of the cosmetology industry. So we'll be meeting with him and hoping that he will hear our concerns and address them in the next committee of reference. Thank you, Senator Brandes. Well, that wraps it up for this week. Next week will be a slower week here in the Capitol due to Passover and Easter, but there will still be some legislative meetings. We will keep you posted on everything as it takes place here in Tallahassee. Happy retailing!